might seem like. As a gangster growing up in the street life. Since I was young, I grew up in the street life. Times get hard for a gangster in the street life. See, ain't no telling what my life might be like. For a gangster growing up in the street life. You can't tell me nothing about the streets, homie. I done seen it, done it. Been living real from the phonies out for the money. Homies maintain their composure since kids. We was older, selling dose by the boulder down the Skoda, motherfucker, for the chips. When I dipped the trip on GP, straight for DP. Flip the script, came up quick. I got some riders who got my back. Snoop, Coleon, always down to Jack. I jack for instant thought. Talking walk to walk. Niggas who oppose automatically get stuck. Terrorizing the neighborhood, niggas gaining they rap me style, tied and gas. Mashing for the sad, rest in peace to deceased on boys who ain't alive. Street life took them over, now be forced to ride. Slipping and slide, bounce and counting my ends to be straight. Cause times is rough for these days, niggas is crazy. But your fear is much greater, the innovator, dominator, soul creator, out for the paper. Since I was young, I grew up in the street life. Times get hard for a gangster in the street life. See, ain't no telling what my life might say like. As a gangster growing up in the street life. Since I was young, I grew up in the street life. Times get hard for a gangster in the street life. See, ain't no telling what my life might be like. As a gangster growing up in the street life.
Bustin' and bailin', thug, addicted to drugs, selling keys. Got me risking this street living, catching felonies. How many niggas wanna see me gone? You playin' haters as bitches, you hate to see a nigga hold his own. Forever ballin', no never fallin'. Live my life as a thug, nigga. Now can you hear the liquor callin'? When we blaze, niggas is blinded. My competition minimal, so I live so criminal minded, nigga. Can you hear me wave your pistols in the sky on a fat ass blunt and bumpin' shit? I better get you high. They wonder why I'm hard to kill, hard to let it go. How can I have fear? All my peers live on death row. Down Makaveli, 45 tucked next to my belly, conversating with my nigga Dogg. Lyrics so deadly when they come to get me, bringing on me. An outlaw thug, motherfucker who can harm me. Palm me, bitches leave the track smoking, cause real bad boy killers leave their gas smoking. Open your eyes and understand this. Murder ain't fair, these motherfuckers do it scandalous. Niggas don't wanna see me hot with my Glock hot, drinking on hand, screaming fuck the world, this is the end, it's the street.
Since I was young, I grew up in the street life. Times get hard for a gangster in the street life. See, ain't no telling what my life might seem like. As a gangster growing up in the street life. Since I was young, I grew up in the street life. Times get hard for a nigga in the street life. See, ain't no telling what my life might be like. For a nigga growing up in the street life. I wanna take time out, and dedicate this one to all the real G's out there. Dedicating their life to the street life. All the real G's out there that make their money in the street life. All the ladies out there getting their money, in the street life. All my young homies out there getting y'all money in the street life. Don't let it get you down. Street life. Land of the lost. Street life. Dog found for life. No.